The Yankees have dropped the second game of the three-game set to the Boston Red Sox by a score of 4-2. They're 0-5 against the Red Sox this season. They're now 6 games out of the division, and once again they're starting to dig themselves into a hole that it just seems like they won't be able to dig out of. Gleyber made a good play in the first, he made another good play in the third, and for as much flack as he's getting for his offense, especially his power, which I'm starting to get tired of hearing the complaints about Gleyber's power. I know that he has really underperformed, especially based on what we've started to see him do 2019, 2018, but Gleyber Torres doesn't need to be a power hitter to be a good hitter. Look at DJ LeMahieu. He only has 7 home runs, and his job is to be a contact hitter, to get on base, to drive in runs with runners in scoring position. And those are the spots where DJ is best. I think Gleyber Torres can be that kind of hitter. The Yankees' offense was once again anemic. They don't have a lefty bat that can hit. Look at Adam Ottavino came in, pitched the 8th, pitched the 9th. And the Yankees just have guys, like, he got Luke Voit and Aaron Judge out easily. The Yankees have a bunch of guys in between that there's just a lane for sinker-slider guys like the Tampa Bay Rays have, like Adam Ottavino, like a lot of bullpens have. The Yankees need to figure out their lineup balance, they need to improve it, and they need to get more consistent with runners in scoring position. They have not been able to hit with runners in scoring position, with runners on base. They need to get better at that. And at this point, the Yankees can't beat teams in the AL East. This series was going to be super important for the Yankees to figure out, do they have life in them? Can they beat the teams they need to beat to improve in the division? They got swept by the Red Sox last time. They've lost 2 of 3 tonight. And I'm honestly not feeling very good about tomorrow either, because the Yankees just can't win when Garrett Cole pitches. I don't know what it is. They just can't seem to score. The next couple of weeks are going to be very telling for this team. If they can't beat the Red Sox, then they're not going to be able to climb up any further than they are in this division. They're going to finish 3rd or 4th place and probably out of a playoff spot. So if you keep faltering against the Red Sox, if you get swept this series or lose 2 of 3, which you already have, and then lose the next series or the next 2 series, it's time to break it down. You're not going anywhere. If you can't beat the Red Sox, there's no way that you're going to finish 1st or 2nd in this division. There's just no way. Maybe, and I hate to say it, because I love the guy, but if you get to that point, maybe flip Aaron Judge to the Padres or to the Angels. I know they were looking into him. Put Clint in right, or even trade Clint Frazier and call someone like Trey Ambergy up. Call up Estevan Florial. Put him in center field. He can't be worse than Gardner, who's hitting 198, 602 OPS. 0 for his last 15. Yeah, he walked in the 9th, but... or the 8th, not the 9th. I hope it doesn't come to that, but if you can't beat the Red Sox, you're not going anywhere. They need to find consistency in their offense. Gleyber Torres, he hit the ball well today. Gleyber hit the ball really well today, scorched a couple of balls, both of them caught, just not deep enough. But if Gleyber can get back on track, that'd be a huge boost. But the Yankees need to go out. They need to win tomorrow. They need to start beating teams in their division. Otherwise, they're just going to sink further and further down into past mediocrity, honestly. And you look, they took a couple steps forward. They took 2 of 3 from Oakland, took 2 of 3 from Kansas City. They had swept the Blue Jays, and now you're looking at potentially getting swept by the Red Sox for the second time this year. You just can't have that happen. You cannot keep dropping series to AL East opponents. If the Yankees are going to make a move at the deadline, if they still think they're buyers, I think they need to make a move now. Cashman said that there's not really teams that are doing much at this point. They've been in contact with teams, but you need to make a move now if you're going to be buying. This is a crucial set of games coming up. You face the Red Sox in, 11 of their next 26? And if you get to the deadline and you keep wallowing in mediocrity like this, guess what? You're not going to be a playoff team. You're going to be sub 500 and you're going to be selling. So you need to make a move now. You need to make a trade if you're the Yankees and you want to stay competitive. And you need to get a lefty. I say, even if you don't trade anyone, at least give Estevan Florial a chance. He was tearing up Double-A. He hasn't been great at Triple-A, but Brett Gardner has been hitting below 200. Rougned Odor is a home run or bust swing who hasn't really produced too much, and Tyler Wade is known for his glove and not his offense. I say if you call up Florial and you give him a chance, maybe he can produce. Maybe you can get something. In 2 major league games in the last 2 years, he's 2 for 6, single and a double. And the double was a rocket the other way. Like, this guy's got pop, he's got speed, he can field. I say give him a shot. Just give him a chance, call him up, and if it doesn't work out, you can send him back down. Maybe he'll hit better down in AAA and you call him up next year or something. But give him a chance. What are you really worried about? That you might be moving him up too fast? If he produces for your team, he produces for your team. You're looking to win games right now. You need to win games right now if you want to stay competitive in this division and even hope to make the playoffs. So, Glaber, pretty good defense since the Baltimore error. Montgomery, another game, bad luck. He seems to have a lot of those games, a lot of those innings, where he's not pitching terribly, and he runs into a lot of bad luck. Of his 8 hits today, 5 of them were infield hits. The Red Sox drove in. One of their runs was a sac fly to Luke Voit at first base. One of them, a grounder to second. So, on the bright side, DJ LeMahieu had a 4-hit night, drove in 2 runs, had a solo home run. Judge had a multi-hit game. He was 2 for 4 with a walk. Put together a really good at-bat in the 8th inning, but struck out swinging in the 9th inning. But tomorrow night, the Yankees are pitching Garrett Cole, Red Sox pitching Eduardo Rodriguez. You need to win the game. The Yankees need to win the game. They need to win a game with Garrett Cole on the mound. The last time Cole was on the mound was the opener against Kansas City. He left the game after 7 innings, 2 runs, just a really good performance. Yankees had a lead 3-2 going into the 8th inning, and the bullpen blew it. The offense just didn't hit against a pretty bad team, pitching-wise. So the Yankees need to start winning games against the Red Sox. They need to start winning Cole starts. They need better lineup balance. They need to start hitting with runners in scoring position. So there's a lot of issues to fix. And if you can't fix them, guess what? You're sellers at the deadline. So Yankees just go out, win tomorrow, take the next series, take a series against the Red Sox, just try to climb back into it. And Let's go, Yankees. Just try to win tomorrow. Just try to win tomorrow.